Hi there. Hi everyone, hope you're doing okay today. So we've come back to our Cities Skylines map that we've been doing for a while now. And yeah, I thought we would try and see how much expanding we can do today. So let's take a little look at our map, and if I zoom out a little bit, come in from this side, hopefully you can get a feel for the forestry industry and how it stands out against everything else nearby. But yeah, I thought what we would do is come back over here and continue to fill in what we were doing on Wednesday, where we started to build out a few more roads following some of the contour lines over here, and also I think I will continue to do the same out in this section, because we already have excuse me, we already have some good high land value around this 5-star park, so it seems like there's a good reason to get some more housing in around this. So yeah, let's just have a little quick checkup of how the power and the water looks. Yeah, we might need some more water soon, but let's just check the budget quickly, see if... Oh, we already whacked that up to maximum. So I think what I'll do is just put in a little bit more water treatment first off, and then we can get going. Looks like we need to rebuild a couple of things. Whereabouts could we add some more water treatment? So here, possibly. Already got one. There's an inland water treatment plant. How about we put another one in? Where can I fit this? Yeah, to be honest, I'll put it right up next to the highway, and let's bring that over to there. And then for drinking water, we have been trying to make use of some water towers. Whereabouts could we place something? We've got here some space. Yeah, that seems like a no-brainer to me. I'll put it right there, and let's check underground. There we go. I feel like this should probably continue out and meet up with the rest of the network. So, now that we have done that, let's fix a little bit of the underground water here. Okay. Right, so we're trying to get to 50,000 people in this city, so I'd like to just continue to put down a few more roads, and we'll start to build out our districts around that. Hang on a second. Yeah, let's... Yeah, I think I'll leave this hilly section up the back. Let's build something out here. So, because I've got a boundary to deal with, I quite like the idea of running a road down the side. Let's check out the terrain. Yeah, okay. So what we could do is smooth this out a little bit. go. And where do we get our curved road out again, and just check to see if we need to follow some more contours here. Yeah, I think what I'll do is bring it out to about there and then curve that inwards. And just to bring that in to there, I think is interesting because it kind of links up to the pathway in here. We could join those with a path, and I think I'll just fill that in. So just not to mess up the zoning here, let's put a fence around the back and keep some of that, and then go ahead and come back with my snap 2s turned on again. Now when I go up to here, yeah, there's plenty of room. Why don't we add a path or two in now? Okay. So we're going to destroy a shop, but I don't really mind that. Let's go from here. There we go. And on this side, we'll come to there. Here there's already a crossing, so that looks like a good spot. There we go. And why don't we continue some more of these water pipes to give us full coverage there. Okay, yeah, let's continue the road network out this side now. So feels like we should definitely have something which mirrors what we've done around the other side, and have something that extends this way. Let's check the terrain over here. It's relatively flat, so that's good. Let's maybe look at building a kind of a regular pattern. Yeah, we have at least the room to expand out to here, and what I think I'll do is have something breaking off around there, and let's make this go back to some relatively standard road layouts. Yeah, okay, and so because this boulevard continues all the way through to here, I think I'll actually make this continue its way all the way across. And let's continue it that way as well. And it feels like we should put a bend in here somewhere. going to change the angle on that so that, yeah, there we go. That was what I was going for. Then I could make that turn straight again. And then we can fill in something there. And then over here, why don't we make that come out to there. Yeah, that works. I think we've managed to break something though. So I'm going to have the fence come round the back, I think. Oh, I thought I'd saved it, but apparently I didn't. Okay, how about we come back a step? Let's check this zoning again and let the shops come back. This time let's pre-plan this a little bit. So I want a fence to go all the way through to there. And now when I place this down, I won't be breaking anything. Yeah, there we go. Let's create a couple more connections. Oh, that's slightly off. So I feel like we shouldn't have tons of connections. So that works well enough for me. So this through road only has a few points of meeting up with our other pieces. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, and then yeah, let's have something come off of here maybe, just to fill in this space. You know what, I think by the time I finish building my road network, my city's going to get up to 50,000 without me even trying. Yeah, if so, that's still good planning though. Yeah, so hopefully you can see and hear this okay. I did check it just before. Let's speed that up a little bit. Right. So to fill in this little section, we could make a slightly new shape. I feel like we should be adding something here which goes straight there, but maybe is a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. Let's join them there. Let's have this meet in a loop all the way around. Okay, that just creates some other weird and interesting shapes. Let's get some water pipes in and around this section. So this is our main boulevard. And then from here we can bring something up there. And let's continue all of this weird little maze. That should definitely come up to there. Okay. Let's see how many people are willing to move into this section. So I would like to carry on with some more commercial over here. And let's create a few more path connections, because people can never get enough of those. So here's a couple there, easy to add there. Let's try and save that tree. Yeah, there we go. And that can go there. This I feel like needs a connection. And so does that across there. And then I feel like we should get some connection there. And here. And yeah, maybe something there as well. Yeah. I think that'll do for now there. Okay. So let's blanket cover some of this. Yeah, I will come through here, I think, and add some fencing to break up what should be going on here a little bit more. So, for example, I'd like to get some decent sections marked off here. So you see this is creating slightly more improved house building structures. You don't get these weird 2x2s or other weird thing going on. Yeah, we don't really want anything there. Let's take something that out of there. So I feel like I should take a couple of these out. Yeah. And here, for example. Yeah, that looks better. And then everywhere else, it's mostly fine. So I'll just take something out of there. Let's fill that in as into there as well. Good. Okay. So we do have houses starting to grow in. Don't think it will be long. Let's see what we're doing here for services. There's not much in the way of anything just yet. But we are quite well covered for leisure. So yeah, I think I'll just let that grow in there. And then over here, let's spend a bit more time playing with these fences whilst we wait to reach the next goal. So I think on these roads that are going uphill, I would prefer them not to have zoning, especially if it's on a bend. So yeah, like there, for example, as well. This one looks a bit strange, but let's see. Well, yeah, this is a bit of a weird one, so let's take that out there. This can cover off to there. That all seems okay. This one seems a little weird. How about we break those two sections up, and that as well. And yeah, here definitely needs something. Okay. Oh, one last bit I missed. Let's put a fence all the way through there. And then, yeah, that I think will be good. So now I'm happy to just sort of blanket cover most of this. Let's take that one out. And there. Although that's a slightly weird one, I'll leave that for now. And then over here, yeah, let's leave that. Hello. Busy filling in some low density residential. That's what's going on. Yeah, we've nearly got enough to reach 50,000, which is the next milestone. That'll be coming up any second. Then I'm going to have a rethink about what we do next. Because that's going to open all sorts of things for us to do next. The boat. Oh, in the background. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's the Mayflower, actually. At least I think it is. It's an old wooden figurine. Here we go. So let's have a check this out. What do we have access to now? The most obvious one is the new area. I've been waiting to get that for ages. Got a nuclear power plant, the cargo hub, a couple of other things. Okay, how far do I have to go to get to Metropolis? Oh, we've got another 25,000 before that. And then, what's the last one? 90,000. Wow, okay. So now that we have got to this level, I'm going to stop throwing in houses. Let's get this tile bought that I've been waiting to get for ages. Here we go. And I can start to connect up my road networks. Oh, it seems like we have a bit of a power issue. Let's maybe fix that with something a little bit more useful. An earthquake sensor would be handy. Where's our other one? Yeah, we've got a couple placed already. Yeah, I think it'd be good to have one over here. That helps jump the power across. Okay, so let's have a little taking of stock of what I want to do here. We've got first order of business, I think, with this new tile is to get the highway fixed and extended all the way across out there and connected up. I'm amazed that there's nobody on this, but I'm hoping this is something that just goes out of the city. Looks like an outer city connection to me anyway. So yeah, I'm hoping that'll get some good use. The way this level is bothering me a little bit, so let's get this at the same height as this side. Is that better now? Yeah. Okay, so we've got a fair bit of money that we can spend, but let's let that tractor go around the bend, and I'm going to pause for a while we start to extend our highways. Let's turn all of the snap 2s on, and I'm going to force this to come out. Okay. Let's see what kind of height level do we need to come out. Actually, let's check what's the terrain doing over here. Oh yeah. Okay, I think I'll start there. And it's always nervous spending the money here, because we're on the difficult mode. Everything costs more, so don't really want to be destroying things. So let's come back, join that up. Now here, I'm wondering about doing a little bit of smoothing of the ground just ahead. Smooth that out a little bit. Yeah, there's a weird dip here, isn't there, on this highway? Which is kind of useful, but our highway that's coming in is already raised as it is. You know what, I'm thinking of maybe leveling this out a little bit now that I'm over here. So why don't we do that? I'm going to use the move it mod, although I don't want to grab everything. Let's change this to nodes only. Grab, I think, up to about there. And let's bring them up a little bit. Yeah. I think I'm happy with that. Let's make everything this height, I think. Including this one. There we go. And then what I think I'll do is I'll just smooth all the land around it. So I know what I'm aiming for now, height-wise. Let's bring this out. Smooth that out a little bit again. And let's bring this out. Yeah, let's make sure it comes straight first of all. We only need to come down to, what, about 14 in height, I should think. Yeah, let's go to there to start with. Let's get this to come back. Okay, and now we want this to connect nicely in a weird kind of T-junction, so Why don't we try and do this manually? Let's think about how we can do this. Actually, first of all, I think what I'm going to do is come back one. And let's concentrate on doing the outgoing sections first. So I'm going to put the bendy tool on. Keep angle and grid on, and road length. Maybe turn road guidelines off. Yeah, I'm going to come out, what, 13, I think? Let's bring that down gradually. There we go, and then let's get that to join in. Let's put the road guidelines back on a minute. See where the node is. Okay. There we go. And then on this side, what I'll do is I'll start to bring that up. And for the next piece, let's have that come out there. It needs to come across in a straight line, and it's going to go the other way. So how about we get that to cross over. And then start to come down. There we go. Now, somehow we've got to get this one either through the gap or up and over the whole thing. So can we get this through the gap? I'm not sure we can. Let's turn all of these off except maybe the angle. Yeah, I don't think that's going to fit under there, is it? Okay, let's build it in and then use a move it mod to play with it afterwards. So I'm going to get that, I think, to just connect up with Anarchy and cheat a little bit. And then let's bring this highway ramp over a little bit. And it's going to have to go up a fair way. So now I think we might be able to get some people through the gap. There we go. And then lastly, of course, we need to connect someone from here. So why don't we try and have this mirror the same thing that's going on there. And get that to come up to here. So the only thing I don't like about this one is this bend here. This looks awful. Let's sort this out. Let's bring that up a little bit. feels like this needs to be brought in at a steeper angle to me. There we go. Okay, oh, let's fix this one a little bit. Okay, and let's make that look a bit more like it makes sense. And then we can straighten this one out a little bit. Okay. So that looks fairly organic, although, yeah, that looks a little bit odd. Let's maybe smooth this out and make that a straight move in. Okay, I think I've had enough of fiddling about with this one, so last thing I'm going to do is a tiny bit of traffic management, which means these guys get a lane each, and then over here I'm actually going to downgrade this to 2-lane highway on the way through. There we go, and then again get the dedicated lane arrows sorted out. So on the way out you can see this splits off from 3 down into 2+1. On this side, let's use Traffic Manager to give them a lane each, and then up the other side, same thing. This is already splitting off 1 each. Let's do the same here. And yeah, here I think we're good. I think I'll put it there. So let's press play and see if anyone feels like using this thing. I'm wondering where it goes and how it'll work in terms of all the extra traffic this could introduce. But yeah, we shall see. Let's use the in-game tool to see if anyone wants to use it. Oh yeah, there are people already planning to use this to come in and leave the city. What about on this side? Yeah. Oh, and I think we've got someone coming in already. Good. Okay. So, now that we have done that, I want to get a few more connections to this. So, let's start with our major collector network. This is going to be starting off coming out to here. I'm going to make it straight all the way through to start with. Okay, because this is going to be the extension of our main city centre area, I think I'd like to make this mostly flat for ease of building. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let me go ahead and set this level. And then I'll smooth it out a little bit so that we do still keep some of this. But I do want to fix the road in a minute, so I'll do that. Over here, yeah, that's not too bad. Right, okay. Let's get our road back up to the height of the terrain. There we go. And actually I think that could come up a little bit more. Let's maybe bring all of those up a little bit there. Good. I think we're in a position where this is now at a flat level. And yeah, what to do. So we have one major junction here which is very busy all the time, so I feel like we need another one to help split the traffic, so that should probably go around here somewhere. So I think what I'm going to do to start with is get the dirt road out just to plan another junction. So I think I'd like it to start roughly here somewhere and maybe come out as far as here in terms of where the slip road on and off is going to be. Something like that. How long did this one need? Oh, so yeah, this one has quite a long slip road on and off. So yeah, why don't we have this one come even along to the next one. Same then this way. I think that's as far as I'm going to get that to go, but how long is this one? This one was 80. So if I come to the position of, what is it, 40, then I should be able to get through the middle. And yeah, let's start trying to plan a little island to get onto the highway. Very similar to what we did over here. So yeah, I think I'll start with getting a roundabout kind of thing sorted here. How big do we want this to be? Let's find a road with no parking. 2-lane, 1-way. That looks good to me. So if I start with whatever this measurement is. What is that measurement there? That's 7. That looks like a reasonable start. So come out 7U. That doesn't seem 7 like I thought. 7, 8. Fine, okay. Let's go 9 then. 9 out and 9 up. 9 out and 9 up. Let's get that connected with a straight line. This is going to be a 9 again. Right, there we go. And here we can start to upgrade these two. And let's get the highway ramp with barriers. And yeah, I think what I'll do is do this in these two sections to start with. Yeah. Okay, let's delete these two. And what we're going to do is come out, what, about 7? Yeah, let's do 7 there. 7 there. Spin that around. And let's try and do the same. Whoops. Let's try and do the same here. So there we go. Let's spin that around. And then, yeah, basically let's just get these all above ground so that I can get this to come in smoother. And we'll do the last little bit with the Move It mod. Where would we be without the Move It mod? So I'm going to have all of these nodes come up slightly. Yeah, there we go. Then just start to bring those two down, and then this one can come down most of the way. There we go. And then have this one the same height as this one the same height as this one, and this one the same height as this one. Hopefully that mirrors that quite well. Yeah, it looks good to me. And then let's do something similar here. Oh, I've missed one. Let me try and get this sorted. There we go. And that one can come most of the way down. There we go. And then last bit is getting some of these to match the heights. There it is. Right. Last finishing touches we need is to get the lanes sorted for our piece here. So this is going to be a 4-lane road, one way, I think. This one. So I think that's what I've done over here. Let's just check what I did over here. So this is, oh no, that's 1 lane. Yeah, it was actually 2 lanes for escaping. Okay. Yeah, let's try that then. So 4 lanes there for escaping onto the highway, and then 3 lanes here and here. There we go, and let's do a bit of traffic management on this. So we're going to need give way signs on a few of these. That's it from there. And then, yeah, let's make some of these not able to change lane in the middle nodes. And then last bit is that we allow them 2 lanes up there and 2 lanes up there, so that, yeah, you can see we allow 2 lanes for escaping. Okay. So we only want one lane for going off there, I think, and the same there. Good, okay. Let's finish connecting this up. So that's going to go to there and then continue straight on out. And now I can finally get the road here connected. Just wondering how far out I need to come out to get the bend in. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we already have a lot of queuing up going on. So let's just check out the traffic. Look, what have we done? Created a bit of a problem. People can't seem to get moving. Okay, so let's also connect up this as well so that we give people another route to split the traffic. So that can come out to there. There we go. And so yeah, what we've done is we've given people options now. People can get onto the highway here. They don't all have to use this one, which is becoming very busy. So I'm hoping this will get some good use. Let's just check out a little bit of lane maths here. Yeah, that's not too bad. Just about working. On this side, how are we doing? Yeah, it's not too bad. And yeah, more traffic is starting to come down this way. Yeah, that's nearly all industry traffic, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted the industry to come away from this junction here. So at least we've given them another option. So hopefully we should get a lot less industry traffic through this road. So hopefully the traffic should just move on through now. We've got people here getting stuck, trying to pull out. Okay, so the traffic is moving. We've got quite an issue with people dying. So yeah, let's get our disaster response unit turned back on, because I think we've got a few issues starting to plague our city. Suddenly we reached 50,000 and it's starting to fall apart. need to spend a bit of money on some services, I think. So, well, yeah, we don't have much death care going on. Let's put something over here close to a main road. How are we doing over here? That's not too bad, to be honest. Yeah, it feels like we need something over here. How about something there, or maybe even here actually. Yeah, I'll put one there, and then these are quite expensive to run, aren't they? But yeah, I think we can afford that. Let's put another one. Oh, we've got a thing here which is finished emptying, so let's turn that back on again. That'll certainly help. Apparently we've got an issue with not enough police coverage as well. That doesn't look too bad. Although, yeah, here actually, let's place something there. Okay, that looks better now. This needs rebuilding. Oh, and that's a crematorium. Okay. Are there any other buildings that are broken that I need to rebuild? Let's check the disaster view. No, it looks okay. Alright, so what's going on here with these? Not enough buyers for products. Oh, okay. So they are struggling to find commercial to give their products to, or they just can't export their stuff out of the city fast enough because of the traffic. So it's getting to that time where we need to try and export cargo another way with like a train terminal or even an airport, but I'm pretty sure this map doesn't have any train lines. So that means I'm relying on a cargo airport, which I don't have yet. So we're going to have to struggle on, I think. How much goods are we importing? So that doesn't look too bad. How's the traffic moving along? Yeah, I think we are getting a backup of people trying to come into the city now that we've added this as another route in. Suddenly we've got an influx of people coming in from this side as well. And that's just creating even more bottlenecks. It's weird. Okay. I feel like here I need to do this so that people can just come straight out, and then the same over here. These people don't need to wait. And then here we need to give them the option to come up one lane if they want to. Same over here. There we go. Yeah, this needs to go straight out to there. And should only be picking one of these two options. Okay, let's see if that helps. And then over here, what do we need to do as well? This one needs to come straight out, and then this one can pick one of these two. This one should be going either here or here, and this one I want to go straight on. And we're starting to really get traffic building up now coming in from this direction. Wow. Oh, my roundabouts are failing me. What's going on here? This guy's just not getting out. Come on. There's one. Oh wow, that was slow progress. How can we speed this up other than putting traffic lights on this? Because that's the thing, it keeps moving well, but it's just a sheer volume of traffic at the moment. So hopefully the answer to this is just create more connections. So we've created one here already, and some people are using it. Let's have a look where all these people want to go. So a lot of these people are private vehicles that want to come all the way over here. Okay, that's interesting. And then some of them are industrial, which makes sense. We can't really get away from that. And why are some people coming down here just to go straight back on again? That is strange. Okay. So because of the amount of people that want to get over here, I am thinking of taking this road and have it cut through. It's going to be kind of dirty for now, but yeah, I think I want this to connect up to here, and then that should hopefully send some of the traffic off that way. Let's see if anybody... Yeah, there's a couple of people that will use it, but not many. There's like one or two that are going to go that way. What else can we do? Oh yeah, how about we get to work on adding yet another highway connection here, so that people can come off and go straight into this road. So what I mean by that is we bring that all the way, yeah, all the way down to, I don't know, here. Yeah, let's just continue that on. Yeah, because of the way this is not quite parallel, how about we fix that and just get something out of this where, yeah, we can come out. think that can go to about, yeah, there, let's say. Yeah, let's do something like that. And then that is now straight, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's have that come out a little bit further. There we go. We'll have that go off that way. And yet again, let's do a little bit of work to figure out another connection. Oh yeah. Sorry, this is so highway heavy with alterations, but I need to do this to, I think, save the traffic in this city. It's getting to be a real issue. So how about we have that come around to there. Let's try that. And that one go to about there. Let's do something similar. Why is this not the same? Fine, let's do that. And then that, I think we could get that to go to, what about there? Right. So, what style of junction are we going to do this time? Same again, maybe? So fly over so we can use that space in the middle with a... Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm going to use this one, I think. What did we do last time? It was 9. Seemed to work quite well, I think. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9. So let's come out there to there. Yeah. Should work if I start with this one. Oh, I know. It's probably... Come on, why won't that go into there? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on. Let's just anarchy this in. 9 there. 9 there. Yeah, this is going to be off a little bit because of its bending around the corner. So let's put it there to start with. Put that through there. I'm going to put that over to there as well, I think. This one is going to go 9 and 9. And then from there to there. Okay. let's get this connected back up. Yeah, that will do. This is going to go off that way. Okay, now let's try and get this an above ground thing. Good, okay, and let's sort out all the broken physics by cheating a little bit with the move it mod. And actually all of this needs to be above ground as well, so let's do that now. And these need to come in, and those are coming out, these are coming in. Okay. So let's take all of these and all of those and all of these. Is there one in there somewhere? Oh yeah. And then around this side. Okay. And then let's take all of this above ground. Oh, we've got a one we missed. We'll pick that up in a minute. There we go. So yeah, we've got some weird bits and pieces, but I think it's not too bad. Let's join that up again properly. And yeah, this doesn't look quite right, so that needs to do that. This is going to come up to there. How about we move that further back? Oh. Oh dear, that's gone horribly wrong. Let's undo that. Oh, see, it just did something a bit weird. Let's bring it up first, and then do that with it. Okay. There's another one here. Let's bring that up a bit more smoothly. Alright. And yeah, that can go up to there. Right, let's get these pieces sorted out. So that one is going to come down. Yeah, let's come, what, 9, 10? How does that look? Yep, good for me. 10 and okay. Good, that'll give people another option to come into the city. There's already one person used it. Okay, and then now what about this way? So for this one, let's see. I think that could manage there. Yeah, and then for this one, it feels like we should be able to get it to there. Okay. And then on the inside, I want that to be stuck to the ground. And it should be 2 lanes, because we've got one of our lanes coming off, and yeah. Why don't we finish with the barriers, get all of that upgraded. Okay, so let's see how many people are using this now. Yeah, there's a few more people using this. They're coming into here, splitting off. Some of them are going up there. Some are going all the way around there. That's good. Okay. How are we doing over here? Still a lot of people queuing up. Maybe we just need some more lanes, because there are some people that I think are just going all the way through. Let's see, if I pick this one. Yeah, look, there are some people that just drive in from one spot in the city and all the way through and out the other side. I should probably click here just to see. Yeah, so there's some there that are private vehicles, and yeah, they've come from the other side just to go through. Okay. Okay, so this here definitely needs to be 3 lanes. And so does this. There we go. We've got people queuing all the way up to over here now. So this junction that I built as our very first intersection is probably yeah, probably needs to be completely overhauled. Why didn't I use that big TV as a third monitor? Yeah, good question. That TV that's the living room TV, right? I mean, it's a bit of a hefty unit just to use for a third monitor. Also, sorry, second monitor. And I can't see it back there either, only you could see it. I could put something up there for people to look at. But, yeah. Yeah, I could put a YouTube video of fire, right? There are YouTube channels you can watch that just play burning embers and stuff like that, aren't there? Oh wow, we seem to be getting a real traffic problem here. And what's really annoying is it's mostly because I've just joined up these 2 highways. How much of this traffic is just going straight through one way and out the other? I do have despawning turned off, I think. I like to make it a challenge. Yeah, there you go. Despawning, hard mode, bigger traffic jams. So yeah, we've got a lot of traffic now that's managing to split 3 ways. One there, one there, one here. Let's see. I think I might need to sort this out. So yeah, I have the hard mode in the settings turned on as well. So that doesn't mean much normally. It just means things like all of the service buildings cost more money to place, and if you place a building and move it somewhere, it costs more money to move it. It's that kind of hard mode. So yeah. But traffic manager is also set to hard mode, obviously. Just thinking, this is now cleared up a little bit here. This is moving again. So how are we getting on? Don't really want to spend loads of time on this. Yeah, suddenly it's moving a little bit. Let's see. I want to try and see if I can fix the traffic without resorting to do this kind of thing. So traffic is still above 60%, which is not bad. What else could I do? I've got I could create a weird symmetrical triple connection where I basically mirror this connection on the left here and do the same again over here. Is that crazy? Could try that. That would help a little bit, maybe. I've also got this tunnel here that goes under the highway, but there's no connections to it. This could be a spot that we maybe add some connections. Papal state. Yeah. That's the thing. I don't like turning my city into a spaghetti of highways and things like that. I think I've kept it fairly sensible so far. I think that most of these connections make sense. I reckon it was two things happened. I got to 50,000 people and I connected these two highways up. That's all it is. So I'm wondering if I should just add some more lanes in a couple of places. Although saying that, this is now moving again here. Where are the bottlenecks here? This is a bottleneck. And yeah, I think this is a bit of a bottleneck, isn't it? I think we might need to make this 3 lanes all the way down. Oh yeah, so roundabouts to me are a British thing. But yeah, I get it if you see them in Canada as well. British influence reaches Canada, I guess, on the road networks, right? But I know the Americans, you don't see roundabouts much at all. But there we go. Yep. I mean, I've got a kind of a mix of both, right? I've got off-ramp, on-ramps, and roundabouts. Yeah. Let me upgrade the network from here because we've got a bottleneck happening as we go from 3 down to 2. So this, I think, is going to help. Yeah, let's bring all of this up to 3 lanes. let's force this to ground. Do the same. Yeah, that's now 3 lanes all the way through. Okay. And then here we go to 3 lanes, but this is getting a bit busy. Yeah. Okay, let's think about making this 3 lanes as well. So here we've got a weird thing happening. So I'm going to do a bit of forcing these into their own lane. There we go. Now you guys should come in a bit smoother. Then do we need more lanes here? No, that's... Maybe we can get away with that. So now that we've done this, generally one way to get this moving is to stop people changing lanes at places like there and there. And I think here what you can do is maybe allow them only to change 1 lane at a time. So let them go up 1 lane. Have those stay where they are. And then have these go down 1 lane. That should stop people bashing into each other a little bit. So now I'm thinking we need to fix this junction. Slip lanes for a roundabout, are they? Yeah. So you have more of this style of junction in America a lot, right? You just have off-ramp, on-ramp straight into an intersection like this. But you can see the problem this is creating. Yeah, it's too much of a problem here when you've got a traffic light system for everybody that's trying to come on. We don't need 8 ramps. So first thing we could do though is upgrade this to 2 lanes. That I think makes sense, because then it gives them 2 options to go. It's hard to see under there, but oops. Oh, I think I accidentally got rid of all the traffic by turning the ramp the wrong way, but let's force that to still be only... oh no, actually I think I'll make that 1 lane turned off, the other 2 go straight on. Then you have 2 lane options there. This can go either left or right. Yeah, I swear that was a mistake. Turn the highway backwards. Yeah, now that I've done that, I feel like I need to stop these people changing lanes halfway up the ramp, because that doesn't make any sense. So that's helped. And then why don't we do the same over here? There we go. And just need to fix this again. I think I'll make just the outside lane for exiting. And then here, this should be left and right only. So now that we've done all of that, what's the traffic looking like up here? Still busy, but it's moving. What was it like in here? This is our major bottleneck now. It's this roundabout. just a struggle for people to get onto this roundabout. You can see like these guys here waiting too long before they can see an opening to get in. There we go. Chester Circle. What, this bit over here? This thing. That double roundabout. Not sure that was a good idea. But, not sure what to do with this at the moment. Let's see if I get the in-game tool just to see where all of these people are going. They're kind of spreading out everywhere. We've got some going off up there to the other side of the suburbs. We've got a lot coming through to the industry. Yeah, what if we do something a bit radical and actually destroy this connection to the industry? I wonder if that would force everybody to come this way in, which a lot of people are doing already. The pedestrian tunnels, yeah, it's you need some like cameras down there, don't you, to make people feel a bit safer. No, it's a good way to get the pedestrians to forcibly stay on their paths and not cross the roads right here, for example. It's the best way to stop them getting in the way of all the traffic, so tunnels like that are really good, I've found. Slums? Yeah, there's not many slums in this city yet, to be honest. I mean, we've got some industry over here, but there's some industry over here, but even there, you've got fairly decent houses over there. You've got, where's my, this is a nice block of houses, so nothing much there. No, a lot of these are quite nice neighbourhoods, you could say. They're fairly well spread out. People have got space. Forest is on fire, but yeah, we'll ignore that. I guess this is the only area that you might call built up with a lot of, yeah, you could call this slightly cheaper housing. It's quite close to the industry. They're all high-rise residential. Yeah, this kind of section. I mean, we've got all this industry traffic coming through here. I bet the people don't enjoy living that close to it. But yeah, they're not really slums, to be honest. How's this doing? So, you know what, I think the traffic is kind of managing. It's starting to sort itself out. We're back up to nearly 80%. The highways have cleared themselves a bit. Yeah, and the only choke points we've got are the same choke points I had when I started this save first thing today. And it's kind of managing. Right, I'm going to call that solved for now. I'm wondering about making this road 2-lane actually all the way up, maybe. But it's coping. So let's think about what to do then with this new square that we've bought, because I did want to just continue this city centre vibe we've got going. Let's maybe do a bit of planning here with the zone. City centre, I feel like could at least come up to here. And maybe all the way to there, let's say for now. And this one is what we're calling Old Town Centre. That I think I'll leave as it is for now, but you can see why I call this section the Old Town. It's got some of the old special buildings. We've got cathedral, city hall and a theatre surrounding this set of plazas. Yeah, I think I agree. A good transport hub would be good over here. Maybe over here in this section. Maybe I could fit an airport or something, or a big train station in here. How about that? I think I can always move this around, but for now I think I'll reserve that for some kind of big transport hub in there, because we've already got some good highway access. Do you know what I haven't done yet, which I wanted to do, was try and plan a proper university campus, because I've got the DLC for that, but I haven't really done that yet, and I thought that might be nice to put in as like maybe a riverside campus thing that's not too far away from the city centre. So I haven't got access to this tile yet, but I was thinking of doing something over there for university campus related. Yeah. Yeah, you could think about placing a few more strategic special buildings in our city centre, because I haven't used many of them yet, and I did want to try and get some of this nice regular grid-like network that I've got here planned out with a few of the special buildings to fit inside. So if I just throw these out to start with, maybe if can I get that to connect all the way under? Oh yeah, that's not too bad. But the height is a bit of an issue. When you're doing a city centre, it's so much easier if it's flat. So I'm going to sort this out a bit, and let's do that all the way under to there. Right. I think I'll just try something with another road. We've been using the tree-lined roads to kind of start off our main roads, if you like, that come off of the collectors. So let's get that all the way through there, and then let's just start to throw in something. Yeah, let's have something come off of there. Something from there. Something from there. So yeah, what I'm thinking is, like, can I place a few special unique buildings in to help build the skyline? So, like for example, like the London Gherkin is quite a striking one. That's a funny shape. So, what if we put something like that in, or maybe a couple of the other ones first? What else could we go with? We've got this massive one, the transport tower. I feel like that could be something that's closer to the transport hub, maybe. Yeah. Any suggestions? We've got money to spend, but I don't want to move it around too much once I put it down. What else have we got here? We've got some of these weird big buildings like the Colossal Orders Office. What else is a big one? We've got the Servicing Services Office, which really is a chunky one. I feel like this one could look quite good here, close to the highway. Maybe that way round, so that it's kind of pointing along the highway. Yes, I agree. So this, I am planning to have like a massive transport hub just here, so connections should be pretty good if I put some of these special buildings around here. I mean, I think I'm happy with putting my first one there. This one is Servicing Services Office. This building serves as headquarters for services, apparently. But it does attract visitors. Where was the transport one? I've lost it now. Was it in here? Here's the transport one. That's even bigger. Yeah, how about we put just another couple of roads in for a second. I'm going to put one in here, and then maybe I'll just try and plan something here again, but maybe even connects to there. Come on, I want to try and just get that all the way through to here, but that's not going to go very well. But yeah, essentially let's try and plan a little bit for a few more buildings to be at least near there, so that this sort of junction is going to be a hot spot for some really tall buildings. So we're going to get maybe this one here, maybe this one, that's a bit of a weird shape, that one. I want the other tall slim one, I think. Where was it? Yeah, this one. Yeah, I'm going to go with that there, I think. High interest tower. So this is more of an office tower. Could maybe put that one over here. why not? So I've spent the money now. What else? Got this weird one, skyscraper, that has a twist to it. Oh, it's not actually that tall. How about we have that one somewhere over here? I'll put that one down later. Any other really tall ones? What's the science centre like? Oh yeah, that's quite a big building, but the business park archway, I think, would be good, maybe near some office towers. What about the Grand Mall? Yeah, that's not that tall, actually. Okay, so the only other really chunky building, I think, is this one, which is the offices again. Alright, and then, you know what, I think that'll do for now. Can kind of have this as our main high point in the city skyline. So I think that's easily the tallest building, isn't it? Yeah. So this could be our sort of central tower where all the other towers come downward from that. Alright, let's get some water in here. Let's try and get these in places where it makes sense. So these aren't going to get many visitors to start with, but it's a good start, I think. Now I need to spend a bit of time thinking about how we get this really built up city centre look to go all the way through this section. So I think I need to spend a bit of time putting a bit more road networks in. So what else could we do here? We've got a road that comes through. Could extend that. Let's carry that pattern on. Yeah, why not put that through there? Okay. What if we put a road all the way through here? So this is our main intersection, if you like, in this bit of town. Okay, and then on this side, what have we got? We've got a road that comes out here this time. Let's put that through there. I think it might be a good idea to have a couple connections underneath, so I'm going to put one there and then have that come all the way out, I think, and then yeah, have that come to there, something like that. close that up to there. Yeah, okay. Now this side, what are we going to do? We've got a couple of big buildings that we've just thrown in, so I feel like I should put something around there. Can I get anything all the way under? Oh, I can. Does that still go? No? Okay. Okay, why not connect all the way through? Let's make use of that, and yes, let's take that all the way up to there, and do something similar. There we go. This is oddly turned into something very symmetrical. Right. I feel like we need to bring this out to just finish this off. Oh, that didn't come out far enough. Is it that one? Let me just start from here. That'd be easier, I think. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so how are we going to connect over or maybe under this highway? Because I feel like we should connect these two. And these two probably. If we went underground, that would be a bit easier, I think, to deal with. How about we just do it here to start with? So we'll get this road and take it underground. I think I'd like to put a bend in this maybe, or try and get it to do that. Yeah, and then we don't have to keep the grid that we've been doing over there. Everything on this side is still a work in progress until we get the idea of how we're going to fit our transport hub in. So I would really like to get an airport in here. I'm not even sure if it's going to fit yet, but I think it should. So yeah, let's just put that up to there for now. Let's get rid of that bit. Okay, think I want to continue this a little bit further. How has that ended up above ground? There we go. Okay. Connected that through there. Got quite a few connections and yeah. Okay, could we place any other special buildings around here? Oh yeah, I was going to put the gherkin down somewhere, wasn't I? Because it's a interesting little shape. So because it's not too far away from that junction, we could get something maybe there. Maybe I'll put it this side, have it be on its own little quadrant thing. There we go. Anything else? We've got the Statue of Liberty. How about we throw caution to the winds and put it in the middle of the city rather than on an island? Any objections? Anywhere nice we could place this? Could have it somewhere prominent, obviously, but maybe somewhere near the highway with good access that could be maybe as you come off the airport, it could be one of the first things that you see. How about that? So this would have to be placed in the future if we did that, but I'm wondering what it could be like. We could have it as a attraction that is easily viewed from the highway, maybe. So you wouldn't stand for it being right in the heart of the city then? Yeah, okay. I don't mind that. I can maybe look to put it out here somewhere in off land. What are the special buildings? Oh, we've got this luxury hotel. Oh, that's crying out to be placed somewhere not too far away from the airport, isn't it? Yeah, good accommodations for tourists. Yeah, I reckon this needs to be maybe just off of the roads that are near the transport hub. So I'm thinking I would now like to actually put some road over here back in that kind of goes underground from this one. So because this is a fairly big road, let's do it at a gentle decline. Oh, this needs to be... yeah, I think I'd like to do this section here as the tunnel. Yeah, we can fix this after, but let's have that come to there and then come up. Where's the... Get rid of this white space for a second. Yeah, that doesn't look quite right, but that I'm going to bring back up. And then this one kind of looks like it's sunk into the ground a little bit, but there we go. Let's bring that up a little bit. And then I think we need to get this connected here somehow. I don't want it to be that close to this big junction though, but I do want this one. Yeah, this is becoming our sort of main collector through the town, so I do feel like it needs to connect to this road. But what if we, just for the hell of it, create a bit of a funky bend? There we go. And then to get this going, kind of ruined the original grid now, but I don't mind if it's a little bit off center. It might be a better way to fit the airport in, so I'll put that in there like that for now, just to see how it looks. Can we get this in an interesting spot? Yeah, so creates a bit more of an interesting off-center look if we place this somewhere over here, but yeah, what if we do something like that? Yeah, how am I doing there? Money is, well, it's still going up, apparently. Still making money. I won't worry until I start going down. How about we throw some offices in, just because I've got plenty of room for industrial demand, and it can actually help me plan a bit more of the city skyline look, because all of this district, if I remember rightly, I've set up as IT cluster, I think. Yeah, it still is. So let's try and make some more money by getting some offices in. I'm going to need water for that first though, so let's do that first. Just trying to put these in places where it makes sense to get the best coverage. Yeah, let's leave that for a second. Then over here, let's pull these pipes out. I feel like that might be good enough. Oh no, let's come from this direction. And we need one there. Oh yeah, that works quite well. I just need to fill in this little bit here. Right. Okay. So I'm going to be quite selective about where I place these IT clusters, because it's going to, as you can see, create a lot of high rises, but I think it would be good to start off with a few in just some random places. Let's maybe do some stuff like that and see what we get. I'll make all of them 4x4, I think, just to see what we get to start with. And then how about on this side? Let's put one here near the highway. How about one here? And then what about something there? And there. And there. Oh, look at that. Road is completely off center. Can't be having that. Let's sort that out. There we go. These aren't growing in as fast as I thought they might. I thought I had loads of industrial demand. Maybe it's more to do with normal old-fashioned industry. Let's have a look at what we need in terms of goods. We're not importing many goods really, but I think, yeah, we are exporting quite a few. Okay. Is this just a lack of services maybe? Let's check out fire coverage, things like that. We're going to need a big old fire station somewhere off of here, because that, yeah, that has a pretty good coverage. Yeah, I like that. So something there looks pretty good to me. What about police? Let's get a nice looking modern department. Should we have that opposite the fire actually? It's quite close to most of the stuff there. Yeah. Okay. Still losing money, but yeah, I was hoping that we would get some stuff here, but let's maybe the idea of just putting them so far spaced out means that people don't want to move in because they're so far away from everything else. Maybe that's what it is. What's our education looking like? We've got pretty good education covered over here. For elementary, high school is good over here. University even is pretty good, but we are definitely looking for more university students. So maybe that's it. Maybe all the people that can work in IT already are. Okay. Let me just check the policy here. What have we got? City planning, high-tech housing, field to industrial waste. Yeah, taxation. Don't think I want to touch any of those really. Okay. And then up here we've got tourism turned on, IT cluster turned on. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should get a plaza or something put down. a few places near these. That might help. Yeah, let's try one of the Paradox plazas over there. Could think about creating a central park somewhere. Or maybe I just need to get some paths added in. Sometimes that's all it is. People just need an extra reason to walk. Because we haven't done that. So for example, people love to walk from place to place if there are no roads. So let's try and get a few connections going with some paths. Yeah, I think I would like to get something up here that goes up, what is it, 8? Is that enough? Yeah, 8 is good enough. So people can easily now hop across there. I feel like I should do something similar here now as well. 8 there, there, and down to there. Yeah, there we go. So we've got a couple of towers coming in. This feels like it needs to connect across to make a bit of a shortcut. Let's do that all the way across. Yeah, let's do something here as well. How about we put it there? Have it come down like that there. And do that just for something a little bit different. Let's do the same here. I feel like this needs to connect up to there with a path. Why don't we do the same here? Just with a normal path. This could connect to there. Alright, I think I've put enough in for now. How are we doing? You know what, I think I'm going to have to build some old-fashioned industry. Because I thought people would be jumping at the chance to build some offices around here. I do have water, don't I? Yeah, water's good. I've got some services, and yeah, maybe it's more of an education thing. How about we chuck in a modern-looking institute for now? Put that somewhere over here. Encourage people to come and work and study. There's a nice spot here with a big enough gap, or maybe here as well. Just wondering how that fits in between all these really tall buildings, but maybe I'll prefer that somewhere here if I can fit it in anywhere. No, I think, to be honest, here near the services works reasonably well. Which one is this? The servicing services office. Right, okay. I've got the right one here, haven't I? Yeah, this is alternative to university. Yeah, let's do that. So I think I'm going to put it here. Just wondering which way to face it. Yeah, I think I'll put it along here. That's right, done it. So we are still making money, just about, even though I'm spending it pretty quickly as well. Yeah, it's proving a bit of a struggle to extend the city centre. Like, all of this first bit grew up pretty quickly. I wonder if I add a bit of commercial, will that help? So most of this is going to be tourism related. So what if I put something in here, for example? I wonder what would turn up. Maybe I should put in some other offices which are only like 3x3 or 2x2, just to see what differences I get. So things like this, for example. Maybe that's what we need, a bit more variety. Let's see, what are we getting? Yeah, another hotel. Oh, it's a slightly different looking office, similar height. Yeah, alright, we'll go with that. Let's maybe put one there. Right, okay. Let's try all sorts of shapes and sizes and see what we get. I'm going to try even just a 1x1 there and see what comes in. Let's put a 2x2 there. Let's put a 3x2. Let's try 1x2. Not even 1x4. Just for the heck of it. Let's try a long slim one. What other shape have I forgotten? I haven't done a 3x4, so let's try something. Don't know if there are any buildings that are that shape, but we'll see if that works. Then, yeah, I wanted 3x4. What one haven't I done? I haven't done a 3 deep one. I can't see 2x3, so let's try that one. Yeah, we're getting a bit of variety. Got this This one with a nice little garden on top. Alright, let's try and throw in a few more sporadically placed hotels as well, just to see how this looks. Do something there. Let's try some odd shapes, see what we get. I think I'll put something there like that. Maybe let's try a big one there. A lot of these look completely the same, which is a little bit annoying. There's not much variety with these IT clusters. Look, we've got 3 buildings here that are exactly the same. Let's try a couple more hotels. Let's make it 2 by 2. Things are starting to move in now. How's our traffic doing? Still above 70%, which is good. Our main choke point is still the same, but it's actually coping reasonably well. Okay. Oh, we're getting a bit of a power issue. Okay. Where are we at? Could maybe shell out for a nuclear power plant. That would take most of my money though. If we did put one of those down, I've got a spot in mind for that. Could maybe have it over here somewhere. Just near this solar tower. Don't really like the angle of that one. What if we put it here up against the highway? So that you get a view of a solar updraft on one side and a nuclear station on the other. Yeah, how about that? I just need to get a way of fitting it in though. Let's get the snap twos turned on. Yeah, I think that should be plenty of room to fit it in, right? Let's see. Yeah, to be honest, I could have gone a bit closer, but... Okay, how about we turn this actually that way. Put it there, so that we get the cooling towers right by the highway. There we go, and there's now nearly all my money gone. Let's get some water around here. And sort the budget out because we're not going to need all that power. Oh wow. Alright, let's put it at 80%. That's plenty. Oh, yeah, fine. Alright, we won't have to touch that for a while. Garbage processing is a bit of an issue, but it's just about managing by the looks of it. I've been using the recycling centres up until now, so I think I'll continue that. I reckon, yeah, the new section's going to need recycling centre somewhere. Don't really want to place it near the city centre if I can get away with it. I've got some here. I might just place another one. Yeah, let's do that. Right, okay. So I think we've done quite a lot here with our roads, but we still need to do some work to fill all of this in. How are we doing with our mix and match of skyline? Yeah, it's looking okay. We've got a lot of buildings though that are at the same height. I was trying to go for something that would gradually move up towards this one here being our central tower, which I think is one of the taller ones in the game. Yeah, okay. Just wondering what to do next now. We've got loads more we can place. Let's just have a little zoom in what sort of hotels we've had coming in. Got a really tiny one here, which is interesting. Just for a bit of variety. We've got a couple of offices that are small. A couple more hotels. Or, no, these are not hotels, are they? What's this thing? Cafe. Nightclub. Okay. And a souvenir shop. Okay, so I'm just wondering about trying to get away with placing a few more high-rise residentials scattered around this, because our noise pollution's not too bad. Oh, hi. Hey, Nick. So, when you say an underground, you mean like a metro underground? I am thinking of spending a bit of money soon to get some transport in here, although I'm not sure I can afford it at the moment. Yeah. I think once I've made a bit more money, I could do that. What are you guys talking about? Atlantis underground? Not the mythical city of Atlantis, right? What are you talking about, Sutan? Atlantic underground. Let's see what the cost of a metro station is, because yeah, I would like to get underground going on through this whole thing. Right, I get you now. Sorry, Atlanta in Georgia. Right. So yeah, Nick. Yeah, if you've only just purchased the game, you got a lot to pick up. But I hope you can get some ideas from this. I mean, okay. So it's an underground mall with which used to be an old interstate. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to go and do some research on that to have a look at it, but I think for this city at least I like to try and keep stuff above ground except for things like a city centre metro, because yeah, I agree, totally the best way to get people moving is a metro, just like the London Underground, as you said. um, but yeah, I would like to see what these cost and how much I could place. So each station is nearly 20,000, and then I've got to pay for tunnels as well. I'm pretty sure I have placed a tunnel somewhere. Yeah, where is it? Here it is. So this was my humble start at a what do you call it? A small transport hub. So this here is a bus hub which includes intercity buses, and I've placed either side of it 2 metros, but I haven't done anything with them yet. So let's try and do something with that now. We could have 1 metro obviously coming off towards our city centre, right? So why don't we try and place something that's somewhere along here, for example. So let me turn the white space off. I want to see. Oh, there's a spot here that's just the right size, right by the police station. And it has good access to our tree-lined boulevard. Yeah, okay, I'm going to put one here, if I can get it to face the right way. Yeah, there we go. Let's see how much it cost me to connect these 2 up. So staying underground, let's try and get this. Oh, that's stupid, isn't it? Why won't it build from there? It's got a conflict with the road above it. How stupid is that? Sometimes the game is just... It's obvious that I want to start underground, but... There we go. Anyway, let's... stay underground to all the way, over here somewhere. I'm going to have to bend it. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? Now I see why there was an issue. Look what I've done. I've destroyed a load of buildings. Oh well, we can fix that. Let's try that again. I know what I did. Not paying attention to my mods. I had this turned on, which meant it was being forced above ground, so let's do that. Yeah, I think this is going to be great connected to an airport. That's what, yeah, I'm going to take that straight through to my non-existent airport. This transport hub is going to be where I'm going to fit the airport in, hopefully. Yeah, the metro is by far the best transport system in terms of it's good to hide it away, if you see what I mean. It doesn't take too much space, is what I mean. And I think it costs less than putting down train lines everywhere. And anything else you're using, like buses or the trolley buses or anything else that takes space on the road doesn't really help your traffic. But yeah, this will this I think is probably the best in-game tool. So let's try and get this to bend around like that. Cool. Can we get another one that's here somewhere? This looks like a decent spot, I think, because there's going to be more here to visit. Train can also be combined with metro. Yeah, it can, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I find that the train networks are quite expensive to put in-game though. But yeah, totally, it's a good thing. If you've got a city that is really spread out, I think trains are very good. But, well, my city is quite dense over here. But then spreads out to be really low density back here. So, sorry, let me come back and finish getting my metro tunnel sorted out. Let's... oh no, not enough money. Yeah, I think I've... So that shows you just how the tunnels are even quite expensive. It cost me 20 grand just to get to there. Alright, let's just make a line with the metro that we have at the moment. See how many people start to use it and how many people upgrade. There we go. People are starting to upgrade. Yeah, for my cities, I tend to try and put as many paths as possible that act as like bridges normally. So yeah, like this for example. Look how many people are walking up and over it. It's getting some good use. I don't tend to use tram or monorail either, just because it takes up space on your roads. I want to place public transport that is going to get people off the roads in my cities anyway. Ah no, these are fine. There's nothing wrong here. Look, they'll be fine. No, to be honest, I don't want to think about those. Like, they normally clear themselves out after a few minutes. So I'm just ignoring the problem for now. Let me just see actually how many people are on this. We've only got one vehicle and yeah, it's not getting much use yet. Right. It does, doesn't it? I mean, the thing is though, it's still working, right? The traffic is flowing. It's just busy. Slip lanes. I mean, yeah, that's a fair bit of extra work to get those in. Let's see. So yeah, you could add extra lanes, couldn't you? That, for example, go right. That's the kind of slip lane I was thinking of. Yeah, the thing is though, this outside lane does that for you anyway. So, see these two green cars? They shoot onto the roundabout and shoot straight off. That's what I mean. But yeah, I think where the people are queuing, it's normally when they're on the inside lane, like this guy. This guy's going to be waiting a while. Oh no, he's gone. This guy does, yeah. Alright. Alright, why not then? Let's. Means I'm going to have to spend a bit of time messing about with changing all the pedestrian access underneath, but yeah, I think we could do that. So I think to start with, let's pause the game. Let's get rid of this to start with. Okay. No, I just wanted to get rid of them to start with, because to do this properly, I'm going to be introducing a lot of weird little lanes that I'm going to have to mess about with. So I think one of these narrow lanes from this pack, this is, by the way, I think it's called the Vanilla Plus Plus Road Pack. I think it's called. You get loads of extra roads. So let's try this one. One way, no parking. So I think what I'll try and do is start with Anarchy turned on, because this is going to make a heck of a mess. And actually I might even just brace the roundabout first, because that'll make sure it keeps its form. It won't deform. So now that we've done that, let's make a start. So I think I'm going to start somewhere like here. Try that to about there, and then let's do something similar there. And lastly, this one there. Right, and then let's have a think about what else we need to do. We've got extra lanes, so I want to be able to keep the lanes doing what they should be doing, so that everybody gets a lane each. So now that we've got a slip lane for this guy going right, we don't really need a lane on the inside of the roundabout to do the same thing. So yeah. Let's do that first, right? So this is going to be right only, right only, right only there and there. Now, actually, I'm just going to turn that on and see how that works. See if people start using it how we think they should use it, and then let's do a little bit of fixing of this with the Move It mod. To be honest, this looks not too bad. So that we've got traffic lights everywhere, so we'll sort that out in a minute. It's there shouldn't really be traffic lights on a roundabout. Okay. We don't need that anymore. This looks a bit weird. I'll sort that out in a minute. Let's deal with the traffic lights. What is going on here? Wow, look at these cars are going through the air. What is going on? That's crazy. I reckon if I move this node a little bit with the move it mod, maybe move it out a little bit to make that slightly shallower. No, they're going even higher in the air. Wow, look at this. I've made a roller coaster. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. Let's, I want to get these traffic lights removed. Yeah, there. Okay. I believe it's something like Wingardium Leviosa, something like that, right? Wow. How has that happened? So these need to be told to just keep going. So you keep going, and you guys all keep going. I don't want you guys crossing here at all, so let's turn all of that off. These guys are getting confused. Thing is, I don't want these guys to have to stop on the slip lane. What I'm thinking is of just giving them an extra lane. So let me check how many lanes have we already got here. Yeah, this is why they're getting stuck. So there we go. Does that work now? So yeah, the people on the slip lane should just come in and have a lane. I don't really want them to wait. Let's see how it looks on this side. Yeah, that works for me. They just come straight on through. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the same over here. And here. Okay. Yeah, let me just fix this thing again, so we don't want people waiting. We want them to go straight through. And why are you waiting? Oh, there's still a traffic light here. No traffic light, please. Or there. Or there. Okay, good. This needs a bit of management, so stop people crossing. And let's have everybody go straight through on that node. And this one I've already done. This one needs to be done. Yeah, come on, everybody come through. Don't cross over. I think I've done all of them now, right? We've got a few more trucks doing some breakdancing there. I don't know if you saw that. There was a truck here that was doing a breakdancing move. Wow. The Move It mod's doing something very strange. Yeah, I have done slip lanes on roundabouts before as well. You're right, it's a good way to get them fixed, but Something weird has happened on the node between these two, I think. So let me maybe upgrade these roads again. So I think these should be two-way roads in here. So that needs to be two-way. I don't think we want a median though, really. Let's do 4-lane, two-way road with no parking would be good. Where is it? 4-lane with grass. Is it this one? Yeah, 4-lane avenue. No. Where's a 4-lane with no parking? Okay, let's just use that. This one there. And there. There. And there. Let me just check my lanes are all set up again. So let's zoom out a little bit and take a look at what's gone on then. Yeah, I think we've sorted it. Yeah, thanks thanks for the suggestion. I want to just bring this out a little bit. On the whole, let's sort it out. What about that? That seems to move okay. What about this one then? Yeah, this one needs sorting out, doesn't it, as well? Oh yeah, and I need to put my paths back in. So there's a handy mod to get those paths put back. I think it's the bridge builder. So if I press Control B, I wonder if this will still work. So it's going to create a star underground based on what roads I hover over. So if I do that, yeah, it doesn't quite work now, does it? But that's interesting. So I still have to move them all manually. So yeah, I think what I'll do is just drag the bits underground out a bit further. And then these ones I can just drag if I can get the right node. Come on. Let's get it. There we go. Right. Last one. Great. Finally got all of that sorted. And what else was there? There was a little bit of underground path that came up to here. So let's put that back in. I think there might have been one there as well, but where was it? Yeah, here I think there was one. Okay, that'll do. Next one then. So, okay, let me pause again. I think what I'll do is get this upgraded first maybe, and then move the nodes maybe. No, okay, let's just throw in the slip lanes first. So I want something to go from about here, isn't it? Here to about there. Okay. It's going to destroy that house. Hey, there we go, done. This one has to go right round the bend. Destroyed another building. And there we go. There we go. Let's just sort out the bit in the middle. Actually, that wasn't the one I wanted. It's this one without a median. Where's all my underground bridges gone? They've all disappeared. This needs to be the same height as like this, I think. Yeah, there we go. So does this one. Oh no. Let's try and make these all the same height. Okay, I think I can unpause it again. Let's get these to turn right. Then what have we got to do? We've got to make sure people aren't crossing here, because I don't want them to, but that they keep moving through the junction. Let's do the same here. Oop, no, clicked the wrong button there. This one. Here. Let's get rid of all the traffic symbols saying stop and keep on chucking through. And this one is... no, this one. And this one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, what else have we got? Traffic lights, we don't want those. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. And get rid of them. What have we got left? That can all be told to just... that's an interesting one. So... I think this needs to be changed to a 3 versus 2, which I think is in this section. 3 versus 2, no parking. Yeah, there we go. Now I think most people should get a lane, which is what I wanted. Yeah, good. Now everybody has a lane there, and pretty much everywhere. Great. So, what happened to this? So that needs to be fenced off, and so does this, I think. And then paths. Where did all my paths go? They're still under there. Great, okay. Let's just bring these out at maybe a touch further. So that one goes there. That one needs to go about there. That one should go to about here, and this one to here. Come on. And last bit, nearly there. just about works, I think. Let's move that a little bit. Yeah, okay. And then we've got this one here again, which is going to destroy the gates, which is annoying. Let's bring that out a little bit further. That should, hopefully, just about fit. How about I just do that one to there, and that to there should be enough, really, because people can always walk to the other side. Yeah, let's just do that. And then let's just do this one for completeness. There we go. And we can still fit a house in. Let's make it a 3x3. Right, wow, okay. Let's see. Have we solved the issue? Well, it's always going to be busy. It's always going to be busy around here, isn't it? But let's see. I think it's helping. This guy's stuck. Are you going to come out? Traffic flow was pretty good. It's up to nearly 80%, and the problem we've got is just people are having to wait. It's all moving though. Yeah, I was going to... Is it this one? No, actually, let me just mess about with the node controller a little bit just to check what's going on here. Yeah, got quite a few mods here to mess about with traffic, but for example, the corner offset is one that, if you haven't seen it before, helps show how shallow the curve is. So for example, if I put that to 0, you'll see how tight the bend is, whereas if I put it back to 15, it makes that bend a bit shallower, and I think it's supposed to help the cars get out if you have a higher number. I mean, yeah, let's try it. This one should be 15 really. So let's see if it helps a little bit. I think these are, yeah, those are all 15 already. I mean, traffic is definitely moving well. It's just always going to be busy. What's going on here? These guys are determined to come onto the roundabout. They're like forcing their way in. There is a yield sign there. It's kind of weird how some of these are just forcing their way in. Some of them are behaving very strangely. We've got cars going underground here, so they're not flying anymore. Not really sure why that is, but it's moving. It's all moving along. Let's go check out the city centre bit now. I think most of this is all moved in, isn't it? while these ones haven't. So actually, let me see what's the attendance like in this place. Oh, we've only got 1,000 students coming here at the moment, but we've made a decent chunk of money again, so I think I can afford to connect up my next metro station. So this needs to go definitely underground, so let's make sure we get that from there. Let's just make that straight all the way into this one. And then let me drag the current line on all the way to here and add some stops in the middle. Add a stop there and there. There we go. So this is quite close to, yeah, it's quite close to all of these buildings here. So it's a start. So what's our customer numbers like for these? We've got, yeah, not even enough really to fill one carriage. Oh, almost one carriage. But yeah, we'll let that run then with 2 for now, because it's bound to increase now that I've just added a second station. Right. Okay. Can I prepare the next metro stop? Not yet, really. Not quite sure where the airport is going to fit in here. Let's see. Are you able to like guess the size of it at all from these? No, I'm not allowed to place it, am I? So. Oh yeah, I don't even want that. I want one of the international ones, probably. Where is it? Yeah, it's going to be this one or this one. I've got no idea how big this is going to be. Okay. It's going to be quite big though, so. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to take a quick drink, have a think. Any ideas for what we should do next? Should keep ploughing on with this city centre. A beach. Well, we can't quite reach the beach yet. I can't buy that tile. In the top right here, if we get that, I could access the beach. That's not going to be for a while. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we've got all of these high rises you see are clusters of IT buildings, and yeah, we could keep ploughing on with that. I did want to leave some gaps, but not that many gaps, obviously. So what if we add a few more and then see what we get? So I'll try and keep it interesting by having some random shapes. Let's just add a few. Yeah, I like that idea as well about slums near the farms, because at the moment there are some houses near the farms, but they've probably upgraded too much to be slums anymore. I'll just let me throw in a few industry IT bits and bobs around here so that they can move in whenever they feel the need to. I don't mind doing this haphazardly to start with, and then let's throw in oh yeah, what about something? I don't know how this will look, but I'll try putting something there just because I'm intrigued to see how it looks right between the highway. So I'll do that. Yeah. Any more we could fit in? Let's do a couple small ones around there. Yeah, there's a bit of space over here. Let's do yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, that one grew in immediately, and it's a tall one as well. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I haven't seen that shape for a while. These are quite a funky shape. I don't know why you would ever have a real building in real life that does that. Like architecturally, that doesn't look sound to me, but it's an interesting shape. Alright. Couple more here. Oops. Let's fill that in properly. Alright. So I think what I'll do is I will try and see if we can get any more residential to move in. Yeah, we've actually heard of one of the London skyscrapers actually has done that. I think it happens in New York as well, doesn't it? You get cars melting in New York. I've heard of that. So this is our farmland at the moment. There's a lot of available farmland. Yeah, I guess LA would make more sense, wouldn't it? It's got more sunshine in LA. There's some space here that I just haven't used yet for farms, but we could put some houses in here, because this has already got up to 5 stars, and I'm not sure really what else I'm going to put in here. I've already put in all the main processing buildings. Yeah, sorry Nick, I only just saw your comment. On the airport, there are helicopter stands if you use, I think it's the Metropolitan Airport, but I don't have that yet. I think I do have helicopters though, but helicopters only hold a few people. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. I've got a helicopter depot and a blimp depot. Oh, they should have learnt from Pisa, the Leaning Tower, right? Actually, just before we throw in a load of slums in here, how about we check out the special factories, because I'm not sure if I've put any down yet. No, I haven't. So bakery is one we need, because we definitely make all of these resources and that will help us make some extra money. And we could put this fairly close to the roundabout here, because it's fairly good access to the highway. So yeah, I think what I'll do is maybe just upgrade this road to something that looks a little bit more industrial. Just to place a unique factory, because I completely forgot about that, and it's a good way to make some extra money. So let's put that there, and it's going to need obviously all the main stuff that the farms produce. So what I tend to do is put down some of the warehouses that directly feed into this. Yeah, so we're going to need animal products and flour and crops. So hang on, if I put another road in, let's say here. Yeah, and then place down a couple of small warehouses maybe. So, oh yeah, that one fits in there. And yeah, we could do one there and one there. One for animal products and one for flour. And then lastly, we need some crops. Alright, so you've got like at least 3 times the problem that Pisa did in Italy. 3 times the weight, I'm assuming, at least. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to place a grain silo, I think. That'll do the job, I reckon. So let's keep that one balanced. There we go. And then that should keep the bakery going. And then, oh yeah, I guess the last thing as well is we should have a factory. Sorry, not a factory. I mean, the last warehouse can be set to unique factory products and set it to empty. So this means that any of the pastries that get created will get sent to the warehouse, and then the warehouse can export them. Because the warehouse has 21 trucks, whereas the bakery only has 11 trucks. So it's normally a much better way to do it, because yeah, you only have 11 trucks to send out from the bakery. And how's the traffic problem that we've just created because of all this? There's going to be trucks coming in and out of here all day, isn't there? But okay. So here's our current cohort of residents that are supposed to be coming to work in the farm area. But if I look at this area, which one is this called? Kent Square. What have we got in here? We've got 2,500 people. Oh no, they haven't really upgraded much, which was the plan. because I don't think I have any schools over here. Yeah, so there's no schools over here to keep them as shit for brains while they force them to come to the farm. But some of them are still picking themselves up out of the slums. That most of them have got elementary school level. So yeah, how about we provide some more residential. We could have them live off of the dirt roads as well. Maybe, how about that? So yeah, for example, we could create a pretty simple grid structure. So I'll spend a few minutes just putting in some roads, I reckon, and yeah, how about we think about what we're going to do in terms of services for this section, because they might need a fire department. I'm not going to be totally heartless. Could maybe even give them a police station if there isn't one nearby. There is one over here, so it's not too far away. Where's we have a fire depot as well, not too far away, but yeah, the coverage is not very good over here. Let's just check what's the pollution looking like as well. That's not too bad over here at all. Yeah, let's continue then. So why not throw in some roads that come all the way through, just to add a bit of see, I get stuck in a habit of trying to make all the things look completely symmetric and matching up, so it gets annoying sometimes when it doesn't look right, but there you go. So how about for the last one we just bring that to there, and we won't close that one up. So just to make this a bit more walker friendly, let's add some walking paths. So obviously we need to let people get around a few places. Yeah, that needs to connect to there. Where else could we do? Yeah, that needs a connection. This needs a connection. So does that. How about, yeah, how about something here? So let's bring that out. I feel like there's a road missing here, so let's bring that out as well. And then, yeah, maybe a bit further as well, just to fill in some of these squares. Then we could have that connector there. And yeah, I feel like we should do something there. Let's let the people hop across like that as well. Right. let's check the policies in this Kent Square. We've got enthusiasm for small businesses, no high rises, schools out, yeah. And yeah, you were mentioning trying out some of the narrow houses. We could try that. So how about we try things like this? Yeah, be interested to see what comes in, because I don't often build houses that are only one unit in width. It'd be interesting to see what comes in. Let's give them a gap there, and then maybe the last one. Yeah, let's just see what comes in like that. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what comes in. Although I don't think we're going to get many people moving in to start with, because I just don't have the residential demand at the moment. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Actually, you know what? I think I need to give these guys a shop or two, so I'm going to put a shop there and a couple of shops there as well. Yeah, let's try 1x4 just to see what comes in. Oh, I probably need to put some water pipes in. Yeah, let's sort that out. Let's fill the rest of this in as well. That looks okay. Alright, let's try and plan a similar thing over here then. So, yeah. What have we got here? Oh yeah, because I have what are these called? The green industry turned on, so we're getting a green market, which is, yeah, look, that kind of makes sense, right? These people would have just small marketplaces, I suppose. What else are we getting then? This one looks quite different to the others. But yeah, this guy's got 3 trees out the front. What is this one here? Yeah. Okay. Hickory residence, part of the... What is this? Is this the Hickory area? No, it's called Kent Square. Alright. We've got this one. This guy's got a barbecue to him. Good old deck chair and sombrero. Not sombrero. You know what I mean. Umbrella. What's this? We've got a slightly more modern looking shop. This looks way too good. Maybe I'll make this 1x2, see what comes in. 1x3, yeah, let's see what that looks like. This look, yeah, I quite like this. This looks like a local market again. Yeah, we see that we're getting a bit of a mixture of houses come in. So we'll have to wait a while for some of these to move in. Maybe when they're all moved in, I'll just fill in the rest as well. But I haven't done this zone yet, have I? Let's try this out as well over here. Let's go this way first and see what we get. Yeah, I see what you're saying about making them historic. I mean, I'm not expecting many of these to upgrade because I'm not going to be putting any special services over here much. Oh, look at this, they've ended up with a Edison hypercharger for the electric cars. Oh yeah, I think I need to make sure this is only either one width on the shops as well. Yeah, where were we? Let's try what here as well, and yeah, it should go down to there, shouldn't it? So let's get these in. And yeah, let's do that one as well. Oh, that doesn't look quite right. James Webb, is that the telescope launching into space? Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. EU launching it. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I didn't know the USA were paying for it. Did you guys give us some money? Did you to help get it off the ground? Is it really? I thought the whole bill. Oh, really? I didn't hear about that. Yeah, I am. It should be a cool endeavor, right? The James Webb Telescope's going to be looking for some interesting stuff. I can't remember right now what it's going to be looking at, but I remember reading about it a long time ago. Yeah, I think Europe is going to go through a bit of a tough time in the winter. We need the help, all the help we can get. We've got Russia holding us hostage with prices of gas and things like that. Well, I didn't. Yeah, let's try and stay away from politics, shall we? Yeah, NASA's still doing some good stuff, isn't it? They have the space station that they still push a lot of boundaries on in terms of getting people up there regularly, spending like 6 months at a time doing important work on testing astronauts' longevity in space, right? But yeah, NASA doesn't get much of a budget, does it? I often hear about how the American budget for defense compares to NASA, and I guess rightly you guys want to prioritize your defense, but I guess if you're thinking very long term, space is where it's at. If you want to be leading in space exploration, you've got to plough the money into it, but it's becoming more of a privatized industry, isn't it? It's going to people like SpaceX. But yeah, I guess maybe that's the way it should be going, right? You've got the big businesses can afford to do it if it's yeah. Okay. Let me concentrate on filling in a little bit more of this with the same old pattern. So yeah, I think I can go all the way down here, can't I? Yeah, that looks good to me. Actually, I think I will save a little space here for a couple of shops. Yeah, actually, I'll put some more houses in there though. And here I would like to try a shop or two. Let's put in a few there. And why not there as well? Well, what do you mean? Like whether it's going to stick around for very long, or you know, it seems like at the moment crypto is here to stay, and it's just kind of hard to know sometimes how long to stick in the game, right? Like you get, what is it? Ethereum is it Ethereum? It's one of the new ones that's pretty good. I've heard about. I don't know really. Well, you mining crypto? I'm not, to be honest. I haven't looked into it that deep. I just picked up a few things from the news. It's, you know, what you hear on the grapevine, but yeah, I've only picked up the odd news item from what I've heard. But let's have a look at this. Yeah, this is starting to fill in. We've got a soy and lentils cafe. I think we'll keep that one. Right, I think we've done pretty well here. It's just a case of waiting for things to move in, right? I've been going quite a while now, to be honest. We've been over 3.5 hours this evening, so for me it's starting to get a bit late. But maybe we can just do a bit of a tour of the city and start to wrap up a bit. So yeah, just think about planning for next time. We're going to be still looking to try and grow the city to get to that next level, because what is the next level at? 75,000 is when I start getting access to airports. And wow, yeah, so 90,000 is going to be when I get the final international airports. It's got a long way to go there, but yeah, if I can get to 75,000, I can get a cargo airport, and that's actually something I was looking to try and get in, because I can't build a cargo hub because I can't reach the sea. I don't have any train lines, so I can't build a cargo terminal for trains. The only way I can get cargo in and out at the moment is going to be by an airport. So that, hopefully, with a bit of planning, will help for the future to reduce some of the traffic if I can get a lot of the cargo taken out by airport. That's one of my main thoughts. The other thought I've got is that I want to start building a university campus somewhere over here. Maybe we could put it into the city centre, but I thought I'd try and maybe have it as a riverside campus, but for that we also need a tile to expand into. So yeah, plenty to still do, and hopefully doing all of it while still turning a profit. So at the moment I think we're still doing alright. We've made a bit more money in the bank again. Let's just have a little look round. There's a few maintenance things that I can do. Let's empty some of these landfills and whack the budget right up there for all of these. Let's see. Let's have a little look round at the river. I haven't really looked at the river much today, but sometimes the river floods. We've also got disasters turned on. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I haven't even seen one today. We normally get one big disaster each stream. We haven't really seen anything. One thing I did do is when I got a particularly big meteor strike, I put the meteor strike monument right at the centre once I'd sorted it out. So that's the only evidence that I've got at the moment that these things do happen. Sometimes, now that we're in a storm, you can see what the river is doing. Sometimes it gets very surfy. I don't know what else you would call it. Yeah, we've got a nice bit of ambiance with the pouring rain in the background. We've got this area now is filled in quite a lot. We did blanketed this with a load of residential first thing this evening. A lot of that is all filled in. This is all filled in. And then I'm quite happy with these junctions that we built today. I mean, I might come and do a bit more work on this at some other point, but they do the job in splitting the traffic. We connected these two highways up. Done quite a lot of stuff. Placed some special buildings. Yeah, I think I'll set this cemetery to empty itself. And yeah, to be honest, I think I'll get ready to wrap it up. It's nearly midnight here. So yeah, thanks for joining, guys. I'll next be on, definitely on like Wednesday, same sort of time. It's like 8 PM UK time. But yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for your suggestions. I will save the game there, and yeah, I'll be back Wednesday. I've saved it under hard disasters. Alright. Good evening, guys. Thanks. Bye.